There was a time where I thought I was doing everything right, staying out of trouble, showing up to work, answering messages, eating something halfway decent. But underneath the routine, I was slowly falling apart. Not in some dramatic breakdown, but in quiet, invisible ways. I was losing track of who I was. I didn't feel proud. I didn't feel excited. Honestly, I didn't feel much at all. It wasn't rock bottom. That's the thing. It was more like slow erosion. You don't notice it until one day you wake up and realize you became a stranger to the life you're living. And that's what scared me the most. It's not failure. I was fading. I knew I had to change, but I also knew motivation wouldn't carry me. So I tried something simple. I picked up one habit, and then I stacked that habit, and I stacked another one. I made a list of 20 things I could do daily, not to look productive, but to feel alive again. And those habits didn't just help me feel better, they helped me become someone I could finally respect. Here's the 20 habits that I started to do to change my life around. So number one, I started with my mornings. Not in some trendy 5 a.m. wake up grind. I just stopped rushing. I gave myself 20 minutes to exist before the world demanded anything from me. And of course, you have to brush your teeth, take a shower, and do everything that you need to do with hygiene as well. Don't forget that. Number two, no phone for the first hour. That alone cleared mental fog I didn't realize I had. I stopped starting my day with other people's opinions and started with my own presence. Number three, I stretched. My body was stiff, and so was my mindset. Movement became medicine. 5 minutes of reminding myself I was still here, still capable. Number four, I started drinking water before coffee. It's a very small thing, but it's symbolic. Nourishment before stimulation, priority before pleasure. Number five, I listened to my thoughts. Not just heard them, I actually listened. I realized most of what I was saying to myself was either criticism or fear. That awareness was the first crack in the wall. Number six, I stopped saying I'll try. That phrase gave me permission to fail before I started. Now it's I will or I don't say it at all. Number seven, I did one hard thing first. Every day, one uncomfortable task. It trained me to stop avoiding what mattered. Number eight, I practiced stillness. No productivity, no multitasking, just 5 minutes to breathe. As the Sopranos once said, every day is a gift, but does it have to be a pair of socks? I didn't want to miss the gift anymore. Number nine, I wrote one truth about myself. Every day, no filters, no pretending, just raw honesty. Some of it hurt, but that pain gave me clarity. Number 10, I created a space just for focus. A desk in the corner by the window. That simple. That space became sacred, my mind's training ground. Number 11, I set 3 priorities, not 20. I stopped glorifying busy and started chasing impact. The truth, multitasking was my disguise for indecision. Number 12, I read 1 page every single day. Some days I read 20, some days just 1, but I made learning a non-negotiable. Books became my mentors. Number 13, I tracked how often I complained, and it was a lot, and it was very humbling. Most of the words coming out of my mouth was problems, so I made a rule, no complaints without solutions. Number 14, I showed up for one person every day. A text, a check-in, a thank you. I wanted to stop disappearing into myself. Connection became therapy. Number 15, I let silence exist in conversations. No need to fill the air. I'm always quick to reply. So when you be quiet for a second, you listen, you get to tell the truth, and you get to breathe a little bit. Number 16, I watch my posture. It sounds stupid, but the way you carry your body influences how you carry your spirit. Slumped shoulders were killing my confidence. Number 17, I started finishing what I started. Not just the big things, even small tasks. If I opened a drawer, I closed it. If I started a workout, I didn't skip the last set. That changed my relationship with commitment. Number 18, I unplugged one night a week. No screens, no scrolling, just a real world. My thoughts, my space, the people near me. I remembered what it meant to be present. Number 19, I started talking to myself in second person. You're doing great. You got this. It felt weird at first, but it made me feel back, like I had someone rooting for me. That someone was me. Number 20, I ended each day with the question, did I build or did I escape? That single question cut through all the lies. It showed me who I was becoming. At first, these habits were just survival tools, but slowly, something strange happened. I actually started to like who I was becoming. Not because I was perfect or crushing every goal, but because I was honest, I was present, I was consistent, even when no one clapped. There's a quote from BoJack Horseman. He says, it gets easier. Every day it gets a little easier, but you gotta do it every day. That's the hard part. But it does get easier. That stuck with me. I stopped looking for motivation and started honoring repetition. And with repetition came momentum. And with momentum came identity. I wasn't trying to be better anymore. I was better because I earned it. quietly, daily, and alone. If you're listening to this and you feel stuck, if you feel like your best days are behind you or too far ahead to reach, let me say this clearly. You don't need to change your whole life today. You just need to cast a vote. One vote for your future self. One habit, one promise, one tiny, unglamorous act of discipline. That's how it starts. Not with a grand gesture, but with a quiet decision. Because real transformation doesn't come with noise, it comes with consistency. You don't become someone new by thinking harder. You become someone new by doing different every single day. And trust me, when you stack the right habits day after day, even when no one's looking, everything changes. Not because life gets easier, but because you do. And don't forget, always put God first.